Hey guys, now it's time for my top BL of the year. And in this video, we're starting with Korean BL. I'll be sharing my personal ranking and thoughts on which Korean BL stood out for me this year. But first, I have to be honest, Korean BL really downgraded this year. It's not just that we have fewer releases. Even with a small number, it would have been fine if the quality was great. But sadly, that wasn't the case. Anyway, this is just my opinion, so let's break it down and see my ranking for Korean BL this year. Let me know your top KBL this year too in the comment. Alright, let's get into the video. At number 10, we have Sweetheart Service. Ooh, I have to say this, Strawberry really disappointed me this year. No offense, but I don't know what happened. I really hope their next project comes back stronger with something more fresh and higher quality. Sweetheart Service was honestly boring for me. Even though it's a short series, it felt long. I didn't really enjoy it the way I expected to, and I couldn't connect with the story or the couple. The only thing that saved this drama for me was the actors. They're cute, the visuals are nice, and that's about it. But other than that, it just didn't work for me. What about you guys? Did you enjoy this one or feel the same way? Next at number 9, we have the story of Heyyy. Honestly, this drama had a good start. But when I first watched it, it didn't feel like the Korean BL I'm used to, you know what I mean? It felt more like watching a Thai BL, especially with the bad scenes at first, which we don't usually see in Korean BL. But still, I think this kind of direction is a good start. But honestly, I don't think it was executed really well. For me, the chemistry felt a bit weak and the acting didn't fully convince me. There were moments throughout the series that just felt off. Even so, it's still a decent watch, it's fun, light, and not too heavy, so you can enjoy it casually. My number 8 is Heartstain. Oh, IMG, this one is really cute, and honestly, I expected so much from this series, but sadly, it kind of fell off for me. I don't think that this is a show that I will watch again and again. I didn't really feel the chemistry between the leads and some parts just feel empty. I don't know how to explain it, and that's what makes it so disappointing. Because the actors are actually really cute. That was the strongest point of the series. But somehow the show didn't fully use that strength and it just fell short. Still, it's watchable, especially if you like soft, school-based BLs and cute visual. At number 7, Business as Usual. From the very start, I could already tell this series wasn't going to be the best Korean BL of the year. I was confused in the beginning and honestly, I didn't really find myself rooting for any of the characters. Everything felt a bit bland, which is a shame because I really hope this drama could do better. Their performance is okay, both of the lead actors did a good job, especially considering they're relatively new. The chemistry is good and you can really feel that they have potential. I wouldn't say I dislike it, but with a strong script, better pacing, and more time spent exploring the characters individually and then the relationship together, this could have been better. Now my number 6, Pitch Trap. Honestly, I like all the leads, especially this guy. And the story itself is entertaining. 3 guys falling in love with the same person is always a fun setup to watch. But I think this drama lacks character development, especially for Doha. The execution also isn't that strong, so some parts of the drama don't really hit the way they should. Still, it's a decent watch. If you don't have anything else to watch and just want something light and messy, you can definitely give this a try. I don't have much more to say about this one, it's just okay. Entering my top 5 at number 5, we have Thundercloud Rainstorm. I know some of you might say this deserves a higher spot, but personally for me this series felt similar to many others I've already watched. But I can clearly see the potential here, but it felt short because of a messy plot and a lack of strong chemistry. I also wish the shooting and direction were better in some parts. The strong part of this series is the production quality is actually good, and I don't think there is anything wrong with the actors' performance. They did their best with what they were given. There is definitely room for improvement, and with a strong script and clearer direction, this could have been much better. At number 4, we have My Secret Vampire. Honestly, I love this one. It feels way more like a romantic comedy than a horror BL because it's just so sweet. I was genuinely surprised by how good it turned out. The chemistry between the leads is amazing and they really know how to give us butterflies. The cinematography also looks great, it never feels cheap or low budget, which is a big plus. Overall, I had a really good time watching this. If you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely check this one out. My number 3 is My Bias is Showing. Even though the story and production are pretty simple, there is just something special about this series that really pulls you in. Personally, I love the age difference between the leads and the story kept me hooked right from the start. But I'm gonna be honest, there were moments when I felt frustrated, especially in episode 8. I really wanted the conflict to reach its climax before the happy ending and not feel dragged out, you know what I mean? But I genuinely enjoy watching this drama. And yes, I skip a few scenes because they will feel a bit boring and slow, but overall it's been a really engaging and enjoyable series for me. At number 2, we have Secret Relationship. Honestly, this series surprised me in the best way. The story is well presented, well acted, and well developed, especially considering how short it is. From the very first episode, it pulls you in and doesn't let you go until the end. What really stands out about this drama is the story and the plot twist. They keep everything engaging and interesting. This isn't a simple drama or light drama, it dives into toxic, messy characters, and that's what makes it so compelling. I also really appreciate the character development here. Each character has a different personality, and that contrast makes the story even more exciting to watch. So, what do you guys think about this one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, my number 1 Korean BL of 2025 is Heyyy in Class 2. Okay, let me put the cons aside first and talk about the pros because there is a lot to love here. Starting with the characters, I am in love with both main leads. Heyyy is seriously one of the silliest, dumbest, and cutest characters ever, and the actor plays him perfectly. He feels so natural and lovable. And then we have the class president Seong-won. He's shy, a little mysterious, but also very caring. You can tell there is more going on inside him and that just makes you want to keep watching and see how his story develops. I really love how the story builds up. The pacing between Heyyy and Seong-won feels natural and the actors did such a great portraying their characters. Their dynamic is honestly my favorite part of the drama and I just couldn't get enough of the two of them together. Now the cons, I do feel like the main couple didn't get the spotlight they deserve. Instead, they were kind of overshadowed by the second couple. And honestly, that's disappointed me. Because Heyyy and the class president are the main reason why I watched this drama in the first place. To be real, I even skipped some parts of Chen-young and Ji-yu's story. I don't hate them at all, but I just wanted more focus on Heyyy and Seong-won. I think that's what disappointed a lot of people including me. But overall, I still really enjoy watching this drama even though I wish we got more moments with the main couple. it was still a very satisfying watch for me. And that's it guys, my top Korean BL of 2025. Even though this year was kinda disappointing for KBL overall, there are still some shows that really stood out and gave us good moments. This is just my personal ranking, so let me know your top Korean BL of this year in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned because I'll be back with more BL updates and reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.